Hey, we're back, the Coon Prairie Ramblers, and we're going to swing right over here to the KC Moonshine Gang.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
Meanwhile, back at the airport.
We're back at Tampa International Airport. And
How did we get there?
we drove.
Real fast.
Did we talk about the last segment?
Yeah, while you were sleeping.
Oh, I was taking pictures.
You were
Taking selfies.
All right.
Anyhow,
Get me up to speed here.
He was selfie-indulgent.
we were driving over there, and we're going to send our granddaughter back to Oklahoma to be reunited with her family. And
Was that sad?
as you know, there are more regulations involving a minor flying than there are
Oh, yeah.
adults. They have to have supervision. And you also have to pay extra money to the airlines. You know, this is what's crazy. Kathy could have flew out there with her and flew back for the price that it took just to fly her out there.
She should have done that.
Yeah. In retrospect, we thought about that.
That's crazy.
But back to what we did. Anyhow, we get over there,
So it cost
and
her
they tell you to
double?
be there 2 hours early.
Right.
That's because you've got to go. And now Kathy has to also have a boarding pass because she has to walk Skylar
Into the
out
terminal.
to the gate to
Wow.
get load the plane. You know, she has to go through security and everything. And so we have to be there early. So Kathy has to get all her stuff and everything. And even with that, then Kathy said told her to be out there 45 minutes early to head out to the gate. Because then, you know, they have to go through all that
Right.
security process. And she says she's going through the line, and the people are coming down the line, the TSA agents, and they're telling you, take all your change out of your pocket.
Oh, yeah.
Take your belt off. Take your shoes off.
I know it.
And be ready. And she said, everybody just, just going on and having a good time. And by the time people get up to the thing, they haven't done any of this stuff.
That's right.
They were already told.
And you got a big
It starts
bottleneck.
backing up. Yeah,
That's
I said
right.
it bottlenecked stuff up so bad.
Oh, man,
When if
I'd hate that.
the people had done what they were told to do, they would have,
They could went right
expedited
through.
things. Right, exactly. But they didn't. So anyhow, she gets up there and she hears her name and Skylar's name being announced over the speaker. You have 5 minutes to get to the gate.
Well, that's a nice
She
courtesy.
said,
I know they did that.
we ain't going to do it. So they did, though. I managed to rush them through there
That's ridiculous.
and get her on the plane. And then Kat said, well, let's wait. She comes back to where I'm at. Because I didn't go out there because I didn't want to go through the
Right.
and they only want one person, one adult, so I just stayed back. And I waited, and when Kathy came back out, we decided, let's sit there and wait 15 minutes, make sure everything's fine.
Yeah.
So we did. And then Kathy had mentioned, let's go get a Cuban sandwich from Tampa. Because,
Oh, yeah.
that's like a
The
tradition.
real thing.
Yeah.
Ybor,
When we go to
Ybor
Tampa.
City?
No, we didn't
Igor.
go to-
Igor City? Oh, Ybor.
we didn't go
Not
to Ybor.
City.
We went to so anyhow we waited there about 15 minutes before we left the airport to make sure that everything was
Yeah.
ready. So we get on in the car, we drive off, and we decide to go to Wright's Gourmet, which has been voted top Cuban sandwich in Tampa for
Really?
6 years out of 10 years. I mean, they're good. They're amazing. It's an
hungry.
amazing place. But anyhow,
Hungry.
so we go there, and it's a madhouse. I mean, this is 2:00 in the afternoon. So we go there, and we get in line. We get our sandwiches. Start eating our sandwiches. I'm faster than Kathy, so
Wolfed it on down.
I'm wolfing down half a sandwich, and all of a sudden her phone rings. She looks at it, and it's a strange number.
Oh, boy.
It's 813, which
Tampa.
is Tampa. And a lot of times when you get those strange phone numbers on cell phones, you just
Sure do.
don't answer it. But
Yeah.
anyhow,
Yeah.
some told her answer it. Some unknown lady said, "Hi, is this Kathy?" She said, "Yes." Said, "This is so-and-so, and I was on a flight to Dallas, Texas with your granddaughter,
Oh, boy.
Skylar,
That's scary.
and they have deboarded us
Oh, no.
for a malfunction or something problem with the airplane."
Yikes.
Oh, gosh. She said, I asked him if Skylar could come off, because they'd already met her on the plane
Right.
and had befriended her, and said to ask, could she come off with us and get off the plane and play cards or do something. And they said, no, it has to be somebody that is on her list of
Oh, goodness.
characters. Anyhow, thankfully, we were at a sandwich shop. And we weren't somewhere eating lasagna or salads and all kind of stuff. And Kathy had got bags, because usually a Cuban sandwich is big enough that we can eat half and then save half
Right.
for supper. So she had the foresight to order when she ordered these bags to go back, because that restaurant's not like a where you have waitresses and all. You go through this line and place your order, then you get your order, and then you take a plate, almost like a cafeteria, and find you a table and sit in it.
Kind of like a Subway or something.
Yeah, very fancy Subway. So
Snubway.
yeah. So she said, "Oh my gosh, we got to go back to the airport." I said, "What? What? I'm eating a sandwich here."
Well, they're in Dallas. What good's going to do y'all to go back to the airport?
No, they're still in Tampa.
Well, I thought you said they had to deboard in Texas.
No, they deboarded in Tampa before they ever took off.
Was they going to Texas?
Yeah.
Okay, I
That's good.
I misheard that.
So we get back there, and we go to the Spirit counter, because that's where she's flying from, because Kathy has to get
Old Spice.
Kathy has to get another boarding pass so she can go out on the shuttle to wherever Skylar
wow.
is. So that's going through a lot. And then we get there, and all of a sudden, I see all these cops coming to Spirit.
Oh, boy.
And I'm talking about strapped with
Oh, my goodness. Stormtroopers.
Yeah, they have
Coming
assault rifles.
They're locked and loaded.
Locked and loaded, and they look like what? And I'm thinking now, oh my gosh, this isn't a malfunction. This is a terrorist act or something. You just start getting all these wild, crazy ideas going through your head.
Wow.
So when we get there and find out that's something totally different, I was trying to overhear what they were saying to each other, the cops, and I'd heard them say something. Did y'all take her off the plane, and are you going to put her on a different plane? Not talking about Sky, but talking about some woman.
Right.
And the guy said, not yet, but we're going to take her off the plane. So anyhow.
Well, that's a good thing.
And later on, I found out that whole thing was a domestic disturbance.
Okay. That's not as bad.
Well, it had to do with the same flight. And I think that when they deboarded, I think they're escalated into a full-blown fight or something. So they had to go out there and get the woman and
How
bring
old is
her.
Skylar?
12.
12.
Luckily, she remembered the number, or she got her own phone.
She knew our
Okay.
Kathy's number, so she
Good.
had the lady
I'm glad of
call
that.
Kathy. Yeah, I was.
I'm glad y'all didn't just head straight back. You've been halfway home by then.
You're right.
So did you get to see her, a chance to see her
No,
again?
no. You can't go out there unless you have a boarding pass.
Yeah.
So Kathy goes out there and
Takes her a sandwich.
No, we left the sandwiches in. No, we took the sandwiches back into the airport.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't know what was going to happen. Well, we figured we'll eat there. You know, they got little tables and all.
That's
We figured
exactly
we'll
right. Might as
sit
well.
down and eat our sandwiches and drink our iced tea. And so, but we didn't have time. So Kathy went on out because she had to get there, like I say, and be there for Skylar to be able to come off the plane. We didn't want Skylar to have to sit on a plane by herself.
No.
They said it would be at least 2 hours.
Forget that. That was your whole
So Kathy
day.
went out there to get her, and then while she was out there, she finds, the people, and they go ahead and they allow Skylar, a stewardess goes back on the plane and brings Skylar back off the plane, and Kathy, sees her, and I'm thinking to myself, I'd be freaking if it was me. 'Cause I'm thinking the worst,
Yeah.
the tail fin's about to fall off, or
Yeah.
the landing gear don't work, or all the fuel's leaking, or whatever, but I got a little more to tell you about all this.
All right. Well, y'all
Let's get
sit
out of here.
tight. We'll be back for part 3 again. Bye-bye.